We're gonna have a medium rare chicken fried steak, and we're gonna make a gravy for it that is all meat. When you make a roux with the flour and everything, it dulls the flavor of the gravy, and we're gonna make a concentrated all meat product gravy. This is gonna be something. Are you ready for this deliciousness? Usually you have to use a very thin steak that you gotta pound really thin and kind of work around so it cooks all the way through, and it always gets kind of blown out. What we're gonna do is we're going to, surprise, surprise, sous vide the steak. This is a New York strip. All you gotta do is take the steak, you're gonna put it in the Ziploc bag, take garlic and a little bit of butter. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna seal the bag all the way, except for at the end here. And you're gonna leave your finger in it, all right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this bowl of water to displace the air inside the bag. Notice how I'm keeping my finger here, still in the bag. This is my high point. Everything else is sealed. And then as we get to the end, where that water line's coming right up to where the hole is, I'm gonna start to seal it, and check it out. You have a vacuum. I'm gonna put this in my water bath with my immersion circulator at 133. Medium rare starts around 134 degrees Fahrenheit. And then hopefully we get a little bit of carryover into that 134 when it hits, when we fry it afterwards. So that's why we're going a tiny bit under. We're gonna drop it in here, and you're just gonna leave it drop down, and for when it comes back up, when it gets back up to 133, that is when you're gonna start your timer, and it's gonna be about an hour. So what I do have is everything that is extra flavorful. This is about a cup of veal demi-glace that I'm gonna put in my little pan here. This is a super, super reduced, concentrated, flavorful stock almost. Instead of kind of using the roux as a thickener agent, what I do have here is a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, kind of as a thickening agent. But at this point, what I'm gonna do is drop the temperature a little bit, and I'm gonna add fat. This is melted beef fat. We're doing a steak, we're doing chicken fried steak. We have veal, and we're gonna add maybe 1/3 of a cup of fat to it. So I'm gonna slowly incorporate it in. Now, here's the thing that fats and liquids, like the oil and vinegar of a salad dressing, don't always like to mix. So, just like a mayonnaise, we're gonna use an egg yolk. Now what we're gonna do is I have an egg yolk here, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a tiny bit of our hot liquid, and this is what's called tempering the yolk. If we dump all this yolk in there, it's just gonna scramble instead of becoming an agent to bind. The lecithin in here is going to bond the fats and the water. So what you do have is, in a super quick amount of time, you basically have an all meat gravy. Look at that. Red-blooded chicken fried steak lover. It's gotta be a black pepper gravy. I really love black pepper gravy. Naps the back of the spoon. Oh my God. Here's our steak, pulled right out of the bath. Listen, it looks blonde. It's not a prom date right now. But this little duckling is about to become a swan. We're just gonna season up this flour, just like that. Oil sitting at 350. Be careful when you lay this in. Put in your fryer, lay it in slowly and away from you. There's a residual liquid in that steak, so don't jam it in there because it's gonna puff up on you, and I don't want you to kill yourself. Do you know how I know that? I know that because of a little thing that I like to call making mistakes and sometimes learning from them. All right, so this oil fry right here that we're doing, we're not doing it to cook any of the interior. The interior is already done. We're simply doing this for the exterior. Now notice that this is in here for a little bit. That's why we took the steak temperature just a little under so that it kicks up over during the fry. Here we have a medium rare chicken fried steak out of a New York strip. That's medium rare on the inside, crunchy fried on the outside. You ready to make some porno? All right. Here we go. I'm just gonna ladle that on. Let's eat this. Take your cholesterol pills, ladies and gents. That is so good. If you like this fried deliciousness and want to see other artery clogging recipes, click below. With a little simple trick and a 99-cent purchase, I'm going to show you how to change your burners at home